Welcome, Palians, to a place where dreams of gentle hills, cozy nooks, and boundless greenery come alive. Here, in my little corner of Palia, I've crafted a haven inspired by the Shire from Lord of the Rings. Just like the home of our favorite hobbits, this plot is filled with the warmth and charm of the Shire. From the peaceful gardens to the tree root structures, every detail has been carefully designed to capture the essence of a beloved hobbit home. So grab a cup of tea, settle into a comfy chair, and join me as we explore the beginnings of this little slice of Middle-earth right here in Palia. And in order for us to truly feel like we were in the Shire, we had to start with the circular hobbit doors. To bring the charm of the hobbit doors to life, I began by placing small wooden building blocks on the ground. I crafted them into an arc, and I utilized the shelving glitch to rotate the arc in the correct direction. At this stage, I was still finding my way around glitching and building new things, but even though it looked simple, the first door turned out quite well, and it kind of captured that rustic handmade feel of the Shire. So I got to work. Encouraged by this, I decided to create something bigger, a larger, more inviting entrance. I took inspiration from the beautiful round doors I'd seen photos of in the New Zealand Shire exhibit, and with each block placed, the door took shape, becoming a gateway that truly felt like a portal into another world. One of my goals was to have a fully roamable hill so that we could run on all sides of the hobbit home. In order to do this, I wanted to place flowers on every hillside and slope. Place the wooden floors at the top of the ramps, creating perfect little ledges where I could plant flowers. Then, with a bit of creative magic, I covered them up with more building block ramps, making the flowers appear as if they were naturally growing from the hills themselves. And just as a side note, we did go through our flower limit, so we are maxed out until flower limit raises to 1,000. This simple idea of having roamable hills really did transform the landscape, bringing it to life because you could walk all over the wild natural beauty that makes the Shire so enchanting. It's these little details that help create a world that feels alive, full of wonder and magic. I continued working on the structure to flush out the hill surrounding the home so that we could continue to run all the way around it. I would argue that it just wouldn't feel like a hobbit home if you couldn't walk on top of the hill and if it wasn't disguised itself as a hill. It just wouldn't be a hobbit home. So I continued building, making sure that every block that was placed I could run on top of smoothly. I even had friends stop by while I was building to wish me luck on this adventure. After finishing up the outside hill, I decided to move inside and start placing the floors. Because I only used one pre-built structure, one of the pavilions for the roof structure of the bigger home, I didn't have access to wallpapers or floors like normal houses do. So I had to make do. I did my best to fill the gaps in the structure and make it feel as homey as possible. But we all know what makes a hobbit's home home. It's their stuff. Now, when it comes to interior design, I would not say I'm at the top of the list of who I would choose for interior design. However, when it comes to decorating a hobbit home, I let my imagination run wild, just like a hobbit would. I scattered small trinkets and treasures I found around. I'm filling each space with key centerpieces that brought the room to life. Hobbits are known for the delightful clutter, so I knew I could embrace a bit of charming chaos, leaving little items here and there. It was a lot of fun to imagine what the hobbits might be up to when they're still residing in their homes. Perhaps a quick tea break, a bit of crafting, or a moment of quiet reading by the fire. Every little detail was placed with love, making this plot feel lived in and truly magical. With the lack of camera tools, I did my best to create a cinematic walkthrough of this plot. I hope you enjoy, and I'll leave you with this. I would really appreciate if you subscribe to me on YouTube and like the video. That will help me continue making content like this. And you can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/wookrook to see me do this kind of stuff live. The next plot I want to work on is a Millennium Falcon, so don't miss out.